Hi, so today I'm going to introduce you to this instrument called the recorder. Now, you may have seen this before, you may have even played one before. The recorder is what we call a wind instrument, meaning you use the air inside your body in order to operate it. Now, you also may have confused this with the flute. Though they may sound similarly, the recorder and the flute are different instruments, but they do sound somewhat the same, and they are in the same musical family of wind instruments. To get started, let's go over the anatomy of the instrument. So from top to bottom, we have the mouthpiece. This is the part of the instrument that you put into your mouth when you're playing it. Mouthpiece, and then this part here is called the window. Now the window is where the air escapes when you're blowing into it in order for you to hear it. So when you hear it playing, you hear it coming out of this hole, the window. And in front, you see 7 holes, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These 7 holes are called tone holes. They're called tone holes because when you cover each of the holes, you get a different tone or a different note. I'll give you an example. So when you're playing the instrument, put the mouthpiece into your mouth, and then you're going to cover the different tone holes to get different sounds. So here's an example. So as you cover the different holes, you'll get a different sound each time. Moving forward with the anatomy, you have the tone holes here, and then the bottom portion is called the bell. The bell is usually where your right hand is going to rest if you're just playing in the top register of the instrument. If you're just playing these top 3 notes here, you can always rest your thumb on the bell. All right, so let's move forward and actually go over some of the notes. On the back of your instrument, there's also a tone hole. This tone hole here is B. That's the note B. So you're going to put your finger there, and in order to actually make it sound a B, you have to put your index finger over the top hole, the very top hole. Now, keep in mind, whenever you're playing your recorder, you always want to put your left hand at the top of the instrument. You never want to play with your right hand at the top. The right hand is at the bottom, is played with at the bottom because you get better control of the instrument with your right hand at the bottom. Now, for example, if you were left-handed, you may have more control with your left hand at the bottom. So if you're a left-handed student, I would recommend putting your left hand at the bottom. If you're right-handed, then your right hand should be at the bottom. So, moving on. The top note here is B. Be sure to always cover the back hole. B, A, G. And then you have F. Your pinky's going to be left out. Your pinky's always going to be left out. F, E, D, and then your right pinky goes over C. Left pinky's always out, though. So here are all the notes sounded from the bottom going all the way up. So starting at C, stopping at B. So to wrap everything up, you simply have your mouthpiece, window, 7 tone holes on the front, 1 tone hole on the back, and in order to get your different pitches, we're going to move from tone hole to tone hole. In the next video, we're going to go over in more detail exactly how we operate the instrument using our breath, proper breathing techniques, and a few other things as well. Thank you.